If you want to sound like a cool person every time you're speaking in English, you can use some idioms in your daily conversations. I am Bahar and today I will tell you 20 funny and useful idioms that you can use to improve your speaking skill. Now what you're waiting for, let's watch it, learn it. The first idiom is Bob's your uncle. When you want to show that something is very easy to use and it is not that much difficult or complicated, you can use this phrase. It is a synonym for there you go. For an example, just download this app and press the green button and Bob's your uncle. It means when you take these 2 steps, you can reach your goal and that's it, Bob's your uncle.
Add some syrup and Bob's your uncle.
The idiom number 2 is head in the clouds. Well, it is used for someone who doesn't know about the risks or some facts about a situation. Someone who is living in a fantasy and they are just disconnected from the present.
You've got your head in the clouds, Leslie. Huh?
For an example, he can't run a big company himself. He has got his head in the clouds. Or another example, she is married to a dangerous man. She has got her head in the clouds. It means she doesn't know about that man very well and it is a bit dangerous.
It doesn't help that he has his head in the clouds.
As cool as a cucumber. Well, it describes someone who is very relaxed and calm even in stressful situations. Like when you have an important exam but you are not that much stressed or nervous about it. So you are as cool as a cucumber.
You're cool as a cucumber.
I thought we were as cool as cucumbers.
For an example, that was a tense meeting, but you were as cool as a cucumber. It means you were so relaxed. The next one is the elephant in the room. Imagine there is a big elephant in your bedroom. You cannot ignore saying that because it is so big and huge. So it is used for a problem or a difficult situation that is so obvious, but no one wants to talk about it. So you can describe it as an elephant in the room.
There's an elephant in the room.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
For example, everyone saw who stole that necklace, but no one said anything. That man was the elephant in the room. It means everyone was ignoring him or was afraid to talk about him. The next one is a bookworm. Well, it describes someone who enjoys reading books. Every time you see that person, they have a book in their hands and they are reading books. So when someone reads novels or books excessively, you can call them a bookworm.
It's wonderful that you are such a bookworm.
Kind of a bookworm.
Like she had read every book in that library. How about you? Are you a bookworm? Another idiom that has the exact meaning is have your nose in a book. It describes someone who is always reading books that maybe they will drive you crazy.
You still got your nose in that book you write?
For an example, she didn't realize that the library had been closed because she had her nose in a book. A couch potato. It describes someone who watched TV every day and all the time without a break, and he doesn't exercise at all. So if you see someone who watches Netflix or some other TV shows and they have a bowl of Cheetos or chips in their hands, you can call them a couch potato. Actually, I guess we all need to be a couch potato when we are tired, but not always.
But trust me, I ain't no couch potato.
What are you talking about, you corrupt couch potato?
As you may know, being a couch potato is not good for our body and our mental health. The next funny and hilarious idiom is to have ants in your pants. When you are so nervous or excited about something that you cannot sit or keep calm, you can say, I have ants in my pants. For example, when I saw my favorite singer at her concert, I had ants in my pants.
I'm edgy. I got ants in my pants.
Come on, dance like you have ants in your pants.
Or another one, Jack had ants in his pants before his interview. The idiom number 5 is go bananas. Well, this idiom has 2 different meanings. The first one is when someone gets angry. Like when you found out that your friend had lied to you, you will go bananas. Or when you tell your mother that you have lost her phone, she will definitely go bananas.
And people went bananas.
The second meaning is to go crazy or very excited about something. For an example, when I saw my favorite singer for the first time, I went bananas. The next idiom that is so useful is thanks a bunch. Well, in general, it means thank you very much, but sometimes you can use it when you are angry and you want to use it as a joke, like you are not actually thankful for what they have done, and you can use it as a sarcastic phrase. For an example, you told them about my secrets? Thanks a bunch.
Okay, thanks a bunch.
Number 10, you are pushing your luck. It means you are taking a big risk that you might lose something that you have achieved, or you might get in a trouble.
Don't push your luck.
Like she bet all of her money on a game, I know that she is pushing her luck. So you can use this idiom when someone is taking a big risk and you know that they're gonna get in a trouble. I'd like to pick your brain. It means I'd like to know more about it. It is mostly used for investors who wants to ask for some advice or some information about a topic, and they're gonna say, I'd like to pick your brain about something.
I'd like to pick your brain if I could. I know.
Like, I'd like to pick your brain about how to lose weight fast. It means I'm asking about your advice. I have too much time on my hand. It means I have a lot of free time and I can help you if you need my help. It describes a period of time that you have nothing to do. For an example, you have too much time on your hands. Why don't you do your homework?
I told you, I have too much time on my hands.
Are you ready for the next one, which is have green fingers? It means being good at gardening. For an example, my father has grown this beautiful tree for 5 years. I'm sure he has green fingers. If you are a big fan of Friends TV show, you have heard this idiom before. It is the apple of my eye.
Oh, look who it is, my husband, the apple of my eye.
It describes someone you really love and proud of, and it is a synonym for my sweetheart. For an example, my wife is the apple of my eye, or his oldest daughter is the apple of his eyes. It means he is so proud of her. The next useful idiom is to do something at the 11th hour. If you do something at the latest possible time, actually you did that at the 11th hour. It means it was the last moment and it is almost too late. She sent her homework at the 11th hour to her teacher and it was too late. The next one is my favorite one. I feel it in my bones. It means I'm sure it is true. I strongly believe it, but I don't know how to explain it. For an example, this trip is going to be great. I can feel it in my bones.
I can feel it in my bones.
To know something like the back of your hands, it means to know something completely. For example, this is my hometown and I know it like the back of my hand. Or another example, when you are taking an exam and the questions are so easy and simple for you, you can say, I know the answers like the back of my hands.
I know them like the back of my hand.
The next one that you might not heard about it before is Photobomb. Well, when someone is taking a picture and somebody else suddenly comes in front of the camera, actually that person photobomb your photo. Honestly, I always photobomb my friends' photos when they are taking a selfie and they don't tell me to come. Actually, I think they deserve it. Another example, the bride and the groom wanted to take a photo, but the kids photobombed them. It's to keep your feet on the ground. It is used for someone who cares about their life and the presents. For an example, although she is a famous celebrity, she always takes care of her fans. She always keeps her feet on the ground. Alright guys, that was it for today's video. If this video was useful for you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now and like this video to support me and to let YouTube algorithm know that you have enjoyed this content. Also, if you know some other funny idioms that we can use them in our daily conversations, you can tell us in the comments, and if you have some other questions, you can ask me in the comments. I will read all of your feedbacks and answer your questions. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Have a nice day.